The United Nations stepped up efforts pushing to renew the existing truce in order to prevent the parties of the conflict from backsliding into military escalation. This report has more.
The United Nations, through its special envoy to Yemen, Hans Gumberg, stepped up diplomatic efforts to renew the existing truce between Yemen's warring parties in order to prevent any resumption of the country's years-long military conflict. The UN brokered truce between the Yemeni government and the Houthi rebels went into force on April 2nd and was later renewed twice. Currently, the United Nations is racing against time to persuade the Yemeni warring parties and regional powers to extend the truce for an extra 6 months. In addition to extending the ceasefire agreement, the United Nations also seeks to expand its provisions. Under the UN auspices, the Yemeni warring parties previously agreed to halt all offensive military air, ground, and maritime operations, both within Yemen and across its borders. They have also consented to the entry of fuel ships into Hodeidah ports and the operation of commercial flights into and out of Sana'a airport to predetermined destinations in the region. According to the ceasefire agreement, the parties also agreed to meet under the UN auspices in order to discuss solutions regarding the opening of blocked roads into the city of Taiz and other provinces in Yemen. As part of the U.S. intensified efforts to renew the truce in Yemen, Gromberg arrived in Yemen's capital Sana'a to discuss with leaders of the Houthi rebel militia the extension of the truce that is set to expire next week. The UN envoy left Sana'a's airport during the past hours and headed to Jordan following his meetings with the Houthi leaders, who laid down a number of conditions for agreeing to a truce extension, and he left without receiving a clear response from the Houthi leaders regarding the UN proposal. Before visiting Sana'a, Gromberg also made several trips to countries in the region in an effort to push Arab leaders to support the renewal of the truce between the Yemeni government and the Houthi rebels. Last week, Gromberg visited Saudi Arabia and met with Rashad al-Alimi, president of Yemen's Presidential Leadership Council, during which the president and his government welcomed the UN efforts to extend and expand the truce. Senior Saudi officials also met the UN envoy in Riyadh and expressed the kingdom's strong support for the United Nations to extend the truce in Yemen in order to reach a comprehensive ceasefire and a lasting political settlement.